The camera opens on a small-town roadside diner, rain tapping softly against the glass windows. Inside, a little girl about 6 years old sits quietly at a corner table, clutching something tightly in her small hand, a silver dog tag glinting faintly under the flickering neon light. Her wide innocent eyes dart from the tag to the group of tough-looking bikers laughing at the counter. She looks up at her grandmother beside her and whispers, "Grandma, who is my father?" The screen freezes right there, the words heavy, hanging in the air. The narrator's voice breaks the silence. What happened next changed every heart in that diner. Watch till the end, because sometimes, heroes come from the most broken places. The story rewinds 15 years back. A young man named Ethan Cole walks through the airport in his Marine uniform, holding his newborn daughter, Lily, close to his chest. His wife, Sophie, waves with tears in her eyes. Ethan is going off for a tour in Afghanistan. He promises her, "I'll be back before she learns to walk." But promises made in war have a way of breaking. 2 years later, Sophie dies in a car accident. Ethan never even makes it home in time for the funeral. When Ethan finally returns, he's a different man, scarred, silent, and carrying more ghosts than memories. He's honorably discharged but feels dishonored inside. The military was his purpose, now he's just a man in a small town with no direction. His daughter Lily is left in the care of her grandmother, Martha, while Ethan struggles to piece himself together. PTSD keeps him awake at night. Bills pile up. His job at the mechanic shop barely pays enough to keep food on the table. One day, Lily, now 6, finds an old box in the attic. Inside are Ethan's medals, a folded flag, and a pair of dog tags. She doesn't fully understand, but she feels something powerful when she holds them. On the tags are words she can barely read: Ethan Cole, USMC. She keeps them hidden under her pillow. Meanwhile, in town, a biker gang known as the Iron Vultures has been causing trouble, intimidating locals, trashing small businesses. Their leader, Duke, is a rough man with tattoos crawling up his neck, but not entirely heartless. He and his crew often stop by the same diner where Martha and Lily sometimes eat. One rainy evening, the same evening the story began, Martha and Lily enter the diner. Lily notices Duke's leather jacket. It has the word freedom stitched across the back, along with a faded American flag patch. She tugs at her grandmother's sleeve, whispering that the flag looks like the one in her father's old box. Then, like a spark lighting a quiet room, she gets up, tiny shoes tapping across the floor, and stands in front of the bikers. The diner goes silent. Her hand trembles as she holds out the silver dog tag and asks, "Who is my father?" The bikers exchange confused looks. Duke's eyes narrow as he takes the tag from her small hand. When he reads the name, his face changes, his tough expression melts into disbelief. He looks up at the little girl, voice shaky, "Ethan Cole, you said your dad's name is Ethan Cole?" Martha rushes over, apologizing, pulling Lily back, but Duke stands. "No, ma'am, please. You don't understand. Ethan Cole saved my life." The diner goes completely still. Duke explains that years ago, during his time as a combat medic in the same platoon, he was trapped under fire. He thought he was done for until a Marine named Ethan Cole dragged him out despite being shot himself. "I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your dad," Duke says, voice breaking. "We all owe him." Tears fill Martha's eyes as Duke kneels to Lily's level. "Sweetheart, your father isn't just your hero, he's ours too." Lily's lip trembles as she whispers, "But he doesn't smile anymore." The bikers glance at one another, their hardened faces softening. That night, Duke and his crew ride to Ethan's small house on the edge of town. They find him sitting on the porch in the dark, a bottle of whiskey beside him. When he sees the bikers, he stands defensively, but Duke just takes off his cap. "Marine to Marine," Duke says, voice steady. "You saved my life. Let us help you save yours." At first Ethan refuses, his pride too heavy, his shame too deep. But Lily runs out and wraps her arms around his leg, showing him the dog tag she'd carried. "Daddy, they said you're a hero." Ethan's eyes fill, his body trembling. He kneels, hugging her tightly, whispering, "I'm just your dad, sweetheart. That's all I want to be." Over the next few weeks, Duke and his crew rally the whole town to support Ethan. They repair his house, raise money to help him start his own mechanic shop, and even build a small memorial garden for fallen soldiers. The once isolated veteran slowly begins to heal, because sometimes it takes broken men to fix another's broken heart. The final scene returns to that same diner, now bright, filled with laughter. Ethan sits with Lily and Martha. The bikers sit nearby, now family more than strangers. Lily wears her father's dog tag proudly around her neck. She looks at Ethan and says, "Daddy, you're smiling." He chuckles softly. "Guess I finally remembered how." The camera pulls back, showing the diner, the bikes, the town overlaid with the narrator's voice. Some heroes never ask for medals or thanks. They just keep standing, broken but brave. If you believe in second chances and the power of love to heal all wounds, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this story with someone who needs hope today. The screen fades to black, leaving only the sound of a motorcycle engine echoing, then a little girl's voice saying softly, "That's my dad."